Alright, it's actually a really nice and breezy day today. Let's get cooking. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making amazing low-cal guilt-free lemon cheesecake that are only 115 calories each. They're creamy, delicious, and everything you would ask for in a regular cheesecake minus the guilt. If you're new to my channel, big welcome to you. Please like and subscribe. Each week we'll be pushing out low-cal meal prep or desserts idea for weight loss and a healthier lifestyle. Alright, without further ado, let's get cooking. So to start our cooking process today, we'll need to get our gadget and supplies together. Here I'm just pulling out a big metal bowl, mixer, my handheld mixer, and muffin tin. Here I just find muffin tin is a lot easier way to portion out the size, and really each one will be just a right serving size for the cheesecake. So here I'm using low-fat cream cheese, an egg, lemon, graham cracker, and some almond milk for the crust, as well as tofu. Trust me, you have to trust me on that. And and Chobani low-fat Greek yogurt for sour cream substitute. You'll also need butter, Truvia, and a splash of almond milk, which I'll show in the end. So first, you want to make sure you preheat your oven to 325 degrees. To start with the crust, we will take out 12 pieces of graham cracker, so that's 6 big pieces here. I'm just putting them in Ziploc bag in 2 batches, so they'll have enough space to be mashed. And here I also like to leave a little space so that air can be released while I roll it out, so that it doesn't explode the bag. Here I'm just crushing it with a rolling pin to find crust. Put them in my middle bowl for both bags, and here you see me reaching into sugar. Okay, so I forgot I actually have Truvia. So I actually ended up using cane sugar, which is 1 tablespoon. The little scoop I'm holding there is 2 tablespoons. And then here I'm adding my almond milk for the crunch. Now you can use Truvia or any sugarcane substitute to decrease the calorie, but just FYI, I forgot that part right here. But yeah, almond milk. And then here's the melted butter, about 1 tablespoon of it. To cut back on calorie, I think usually use 2 tablespoons, but I find 1 tablespoon works just fine. You still get the lovely flavor from the butter, but here I'm substituting with a little capful of almond milk just to give it a little extra moisture so that everything can be held together without compromising too much on the flavor, but not adding too much calorie at the same time. And you want to have this consistency kind of like wet sand, and you're good to go. So once you lined your muffin tin with the cupcake liner, you just want to scoop them to all the crumble mixture into each muffin holder. Now the best tool for this job is a 1/4 cup scoop. Now I lost my 1/4 cup scoop, so here I'm using 1/8 cup. So really it's about 2 scoops per muffin per cupcake holder. And you can just use the same cup to press it down to find out the easiest way to get the most messy-less, well evenly distributed crust is basically by pressing it down with a measuring cup as shown here. So here I'm just going around pressing evening on my crust. And once everything is done, you'll put that in the oven, bake it for about 5 minutes until the crust is nice and toasty. You can smell the almond. It is delicious. Alright, now get to the filling. So here we start with the cream cheese and then the Chobani fat-free Greek yogurt as the sour cream substitute. Guys, you have to trust me, this really works. So just get that into our bowl with our cream cheese. And here's our secret ingredient, tofu. I don't want you to be freaked out about this. You have to trust me. It basically creates the same consistency as a cheesecake would. And you just want to drain the liquid and put it into with the rest of the ingredient. Here, finally, I'm pulling out my Truvia, our sugar substitute, 0-calorie sugar substitute. On there, it gives you a really good conversions from cane sugar to Truvia. So you just want to add that into the bowl, give it a really good mix. It might look weird, but as you mix it, you'll see the silky, creamy cream cheese filling that you'll expect from, say, like a regular cheesecake. Here, you want to scrape down the side of the bowl just to make sure that there's no lump or hidden spots missed by the mixer, and then add a little splash of vanilla, 1 egg. Now, I will say because we're using the muffin tin, you don't really need 2 eggs. Normally, you would need 2 eggs for the integrity for like a 6-inch springform pan. But since we're making little bite-sized muffin pieces, so 1 egg suffice. So mix it all together. Now you want to zest in 1 whole lemon. Just basically zest all the goodness in there. After that, cut the lemon in half and then get about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, freshly squeezed, minus the seeds, into your mixture, and immediately you'll smell it really help with the freshness of the cream cheese and the tanginess that you'll expect from like a traditional cheesecake. Get that all mixed in, and then you can scoop it into your prepared crust / lined muffin tin. Again, this each holds about like a 1/4 cup. I'm just using my 1/8 cup, so 2 scoops of each will do the job. So just want to patiently scoop it in there. And this batch actually makes 13, as you will show in a little bit. So after that, you want to tap it down, put it in the preheated oven. Here is my 13th cupcake, or not cupcake, but cheesecake. And after it's done, you'll pull it out. And yeah, it's no fuss, very quick and simple, and it smells delicious. So this is the final product. Definitely you want to chill it in the refrigerator uncovered overnight, at least overnight. Now when you first pull it out, you will notice a lot of kind of like moisture gather around the outside of the cupcake liner. That's perfectly normal. It's from the condensation from the tofu, but leave it uncovered overnight and you'll have the most amazing cheesecake. Enjoy! Alright, so it is now 24 hours later, hence I'm in a different outfit. The cheesecake has been chilling in the fridge overnight, so now it's time for a taste test, which I'm really excited. Oh my goodness. And so first things first, I want to show you guys like the texture, because texture is very important in dessert. We all love that dense, creamy cheesecake consistency, and we'll see if this one lives up to the expectation. I'm just gonna cut a piece for you guys. So this is the crust section. Yeah. So yeah, I say it looks like a cheesecake. That's a consistency that I would be expecting for a regular cheesecake. Now let's see if it tastes the same, because ultimately, taste is what we're going after too. Oh my god, I am impressed. This is really good. Like, if you just take this to a party, you know, just tell people, hey, this is cheesecake. You don't tell them, you know, this is a low-cal version. You know what the substitutions are, like our secret ingredient. They wouldn't know. You get the tanginess. The subtle tanginess from the lemon, and nothing is overpowering. The texture is extremely creamy. So it's like a very light and delicious cheesecake that guilt-free, also guilt-free. So I actually calculated the calories because we substitute the cream cheese and also using Truvia for the bulk of the sugar. Now, I forgot I have Truvia. This is the 0-calorie sugar, the sugar substitute. When I was making the crust, so that I did use cane sugar, but how you substitute that out using Truvia, which I did for the filling part, yeah, and then for the whole batch, dividing that by 13, because we did ended up making 13 cupcakes. each individual cupcakes is 115 calories. So yeah, speaking of guilt-free, if you check out like the calorie count for say like a banana, it's like maybe 105. So this is just a tad higher than a banana. And it's a dessert. It's a fancy dessert. That actually will keep you satisfied. Like, personally, sometimes, you know, if I'm hungry or I'm having a craving, I reach out for a fruit, like an apple or banana. And most of the time it works, but sometimes just like makes me crave like dessert even more. And this one will definitely satisfy that craving. Also guilt-free because it's only 115 calories. Yeah, this also refrigerates really well. It stays in the fridge also up to 5 days. First things though, when you first take it out of the oven, it might look kind of like a little moist because the tofu does have some extra fluid. So you just want to leave it uncovered, put it in the fridge overnight. And yeah, the low-cal cheesecake, I'm so excited. Another thing though with the crust, so I did use a 1/4 cup of almond milk. I just really like the almond flavor, but if you substitute that out with just graham cracker, it works just fine too. And the count is even lower, and it will still be delicious. But yeah, anyhow, just want to share with you guys this update. Oh, I should probably turn it the other way, huh? Not that pretty. But yeah, let me know what you think. Definitely give this recipe a try, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.